A very warm good afternoon everyone. Today I, Bhavna Sharma, journalist at FairGaze, is privileged to be present in educational Fiesta cum Felicitation ceremony, and it's my honor to be present with Dr. Anita Sharma. She is the principal of SD Public School, Pitampura. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, I want to know from you that in today's event there were so many things discussed. So which was the best thing that you liked the most, and which was the best part?
I think we are moving towards the new education policy, and there are two things which were the focus today. One was when we talk about Shiksha Mein Bhartiyata, what does this mean? True. And how this should be the integral part of the education, and how it can bring a positive change in the cultural aspect of the society and lead us towards the progressive path.
So ma'am, I witnessed your session, and I would like to mention that it was really amazing witnessing your session. It was really wonderful, and we really got some real insights about education. So you mentioned about adaptive assessment. So what is it all about, and in your school how do you implement it?
Actually, adaptive assessment means, assessment is just not to evaluate the child and just not to tell the child that you are right or you are not right, or you can score this much or you can score that much. When we talk about the adaptive assessment, that means we are making the assessment the part of the learning process. So in adaptive assessment, first it is diagnosed that how much the child knows before we start building the lesson, and then even after building the lesson, after finishing the lesson, we want to see that how much the child has understood, and if we find the gaps, learning gaps, then we prepare the assessment modules in such a manner that the child's learning also automatically happens. So adaptive assessment is the process of assessment which is based on the diagnosis of the child's learning.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, also in the event there was a point about parental learning. So, in your school, how do you do parental learning and make sure that each and every parent of yours really meet the needs of a particular child?
See, for that, for time to time, we have to conduct the parent session. Then we do one-to-one counseling and face-to-face interaction. And many times we also invite the experts to talk to the parents. And then we, whenever as I talked about the adaptive assessment process, so whatever we evaluate through that, we inform this to the parents and also train them how they can help. We don't want them to only depend upon the outside sources like coaching centers and all. So we want each child to be the self-motivated learner, and in that parents can play a very big role. Even if they do not know the subject, but if they know that how they can help their child, then they can play a big role. So as you have also asked me that what we are doing for the adaptive assessment. So apart from the parents interaction, what we have adopted is a digital assessment program where the child, before he starts taking the assessment, he has to first go through the learning modules. After attempting the learning modules, he takes the assessment. Now here the best part is that since this is digital assessment, the child is doing on his own, so no extra interference is there. So whatever he scores, if he feels that score is not up to the mark, not up to his potential, then he can take the test again, he can take the assessment again. But
these are really wonderful initiatives by you in your school. That's really amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What we feel is that whatever new technology is coming and whatever new problems are faced by the school has to see that how they can find the solutions.
Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful views with us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much to all the lovely audience for watching us. And if you want to know more about SD Public School, then please log on to www.fairgaze.com and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.